Yeah, that's a weird discussion you guys having about Wemby. Yeah, I don't think him having a bad rookie season tarnishes anything. I don't think it tarnishes anything. I do want to show you guys something, though. Something that I did not expect. I'll be honest with you. I did not expect one person in particular to be on this awesome list from NBA University. But before we talk about that, I want to bring up our sponsor, BetUS. I want to bring this up really quickly because you guys already know if you use my link or the link in my description, you receive 125% bonus. But let's add on to that, okay? There's a brand new one, okay? And it has it right here. You can see it. So instead of getting on your first deposit, the 125% bonus, which you put in $100, obviously, that's $225 to play with. You can do it you can get 3 deposits, 3 bonuses, 125% bonuses on your first 3 deposits. All you have to do is just use the promo code JOIN125, okay? Once again, use JOIN125 and you will get 125% bonus on your first 3 deposits. To add on to that, it gets even juicier, okay? If you're working with BetUS and you're using BetUS for the majority, hey, I'm looking at Vic here. If you're using BetUS for up to 6 months, you will get 10% insurance on any losses, okay? So all you have to do is be active for 6 months straight. That means maybe put in one once a week, and you will get that insurance on 10% losses. So go check it out. Link in my description. Join, and then type in JOIN125. Once again, JOIN125, and you will get a 125% bonus on your first 3 deposits. Just look at this, just out of curiosity. We did it a little earlier, but I love going through the website here. Let's go to basketball. I want to see what the Spurs are looking like. Let's see if it changed at all. All right, let's look at the 2023-2024 champion winner. All right, let's see what our wait. That's the wrong one. That's not what I want to look at. Here it is. Let's see. We're all the way down here. All right, so you can make bank. Okay, if you bet on the San Antonio Spurs winning the championship, you will make absolute bank. Don't do that. If I did it, dude, this is a really good year, honestly, to use this because there's a lot of teams that this could get you paid. Like, for instance, let's see, 76ers probably a no-go. I don't know if I trust that one. Embiid's out for what, 4 more weeks, I think? I don't know. I don't know if I trust that. Miami Heat will be a good one. Let's see. You got the Los Angeles Lakers. I don't know if that would be a great one. Bucks, I don't know. Nuggets, that's a good risk. I mean, that's a small risk, but it's a good risk. Clippers is a good one. I would get on that immediately, just me personally. But anyways, yeah, BetUS, link in the description. Check it out. Great stuff. How good are the Miami Heat? Well, they're good once the playoffs start, and that's all that really matters. All right. Okay, so let's take a look at this. This is kind of dope. Players 85th percentile of both offensive and defensive estimated plus minus. As you can see, you have Joel Embiid, SGA, Giannis, Kawhi, Donovan Mitchell, Paul George, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Porzingis, Derek White, Jalen Williams. So there you can see all these names. And one thing that they have in common is we're talking two-way ability. Now, this is where it gets pretty spicy, okay? Players 80th, okay, not 85th percentile in both offensive and defensive EPM. You got Scotty Barnes, Nurkic, impressive. That's what NBA University said. They said that's impressive. KD, Mikal Bridges, Devin Vassell, Van Fleet, Jared Allen. Okay, so I know that some of us have questioned whether or not Devin Vassell is a two-way player. I think that we can go ahead and just say yes, he absolutely is. He is absolutely a two-way player. He has really stepped it up, mind you, in the past couple weeks on both ends of the court. This is just strictly the eye test I'm going off of, but man, oh man, he has looked very impressive. Just ramping it up. He's been incredible. I've really liked what I saw I'm seeing from Devin Vassell. He's not settling. I love the fact that on the offensive end, he'll take some threes. He'll jack it up. But if that's not going, he's finding a way to be effective. He's finding a way to get the ball in the basket regardless for his team. I think that he's finally woken up to the fact that this is your team, yours and Wemby's, but this is your team this season. Okay. We need you. You're the best scorer on this team. And at this point in the season, I think these guys talk to each other. They understand. They know what's going on. Wemby's gassed, man. Like, we've already looked at one indicator, which I think that this is a pretty good indicator of Wemby being gassed, is that his free throw percentage, it changes tremendously. If you're looking at him in the first half of the last 8 games, which that's when his minutes restriction kind of kicked up into gear, you can see that his free throw percentage is 86%. Okay, 86%, which is over his average. His overall average is like 80% around there. And if we look at his second halves, it dips all the way down to 75%. I don't think that comes down to pressure. Oh, is he getting more pressure on him? Oh, it's just the lights are too bright. No, he's just tired. He's tired. His legs aren't underneath him, even on jump shots. It's rough. It's rough. I didn't even notice this. You can see, not only the free throw percentage, 75%, field goal percentage, 35%. Let's actually take a look at what his field goal percentage is in the first half. Let's see. 54. So he's dipping from 54% all the way to 35. And this is where I say to people, don't be so quick to just assume that his teammates aren't finding him or not giving him the ball just because he's played poorly in the second half of last quite a few games. He's been sick with allergies. We all know that. But you topple that with the fact that he's not used to playing these many games. Someone in the chat brought up the fact that for a big stint when he was in France, he would play 1 or 2 games a week. It's completely different. The constant traveling, he's not used to it, and it's getting to him a little bit. And this is around the time where rookies hit that rookie wall anyways. Perfect timing for the All-Star weekend, let's be real. But yeah, you can see that his averages dip. They dip quite a bit. So with that being said, it's really important for someone like Devin Vassell to come in and take up that load. Actually, out of curiosity, do we want to see how Devin's performed? I brought it up, so now we got to do it. Let's see. We'll do Devin Vassell over the last 8 games. See if it's any better. Doesn't really matter, but we'll see. All right, let's go to NBA.com. I didn't have that prepared. Just came to me. All right, stats. Let's go to tracking. It's going to automatically do offense. We'll do... Oh, wait. Was it not tracking? Was it splits? It was splits. Let's see. Let's go outcome. No, we don't care about that. We'll do first half in the last... Where is it? All the last 8 games. Let's see. First half in the last 8 games. %, from the field, 22.7% from 3. Really? Huh. First half, his percentage from 3 is god awful. All right, let's see. And then let's go to second half, last 8 games. What does percentages look like? So his free throw percentage goes up. His 3-point percentage goes up. So yeah, so he is okay. So my theory, this is all the eye test, but it's good to get backed up by numbers sometimes. Okay. Yeah, we're leaning on Devin Vassell in the second half of games. And it's because Wemby has been very tired. Wemby has disappeared even. Not really. He's still present, but yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was right there. So yeah, just wanted to bring that up. You can see here, it's in the numbers. He is someone that we're relying on, that we're leaning on. Let's be real. All right, Jeremy Sohan. While I love me some Jeremy Sohan, I've been very adamant this entire time. He's not a scorer. That's why when he has performances where he puts up 30-something points, it's impressive because that's not that just shows the potential there. Every time he does it, I'm like, oh my goodness, man, if it's all this can come together and he gets some years down his belt and he can become this and he can give you this on any given night, that's nasty. But that's not the type of player he is. That's not what I'm expecting him to be. All right. Every night he's giving the best defense on the court. He's doing his thing. He's a great glue guy. That's what you want him to be. And he just needs to build upon that. But we will never, and at least this is my opinion, if I'm wrong about this, I will be so happy to be wrong about this. But I don't think we'll ever be able to lean on Jeremy Sochan for scoring. It's like leaning on Draymond Green for scoring. And while Draymond Green has helped the Warriors in quite a few of his games since coming back, I wouldn't feel comfortable having to lean on Jeremy Sochan for scoring. That is not who he is, and he never was that. And I'm assuming he won't be that. If he can, that's cool, that's great, but that's not what we would need him for. But with Devin Vassell, he's doing his thing. He's doing his thing. Draymond during Golden State Warriors peak had a good 3-ball. Yeah, but they never leaned on Draymond Green to be a scorer, Like, I do think that Sochan can be a catch and shoot 3-point shooter, somebody that you can't leave open, and that's all you can ask for. Like, that's all I want. I just want him to be somebody you can't leave open, because he does so many other things as far as passing the ball, using his size, utilizing his strength. His defense is on point. All that is great. Not worried about that. But as far as shooting, I just want him to be a threat. Just don't be able to leave him open. That's it. 3-and-D guy. Yeah. Just don't leave him open. That's all you can ask for. Just don't leave him open. I'm not expecting him to be Wemby. I'm not expecting him to be Devin Vassell. Shoot, I don't even expect him to be able to score like Keldon necessarily. Like, because Keldon can go on the stretch weeks. I'm not even expecting him to do that. That's like the main thing Keldon can do, right? Like, I don't expect him to do that. Yeah, I don't know. That's why it frustrates me. Like, every time we bring up Sochan, like, he has to have a phenomenal game, like 8 for 11 from the field for people to say, hey, he's kind of good. It's like, no, he's been good. Knock it off. Mentioning Sochan with Draymond Green is beyond disrespectful. No, it's not. I think Sochan could be a Draymond Green. I mean, Draymond Green, don't get me wrong, now he's like phenomenal. But if we go back to Draymond Green's second year, I mean, he's very similar to Sochan, actually. Are we doing this? Just really quick. I usually don't do this, but we'll see player comparison NBA. And also, Sochan was garnering Draymond Green comparisons in the draft, by the way. Yeah, he was garnering Draymond Green comparisons a long time ago. I'm just saying that archetype. I'm not saying like, I mean, what else would you compare him to? Who else would you compare him to? That's the closest comparison. I mean, I wouldn't compare him to like Ben Simmons. Let's see. Let's choose a season for each. We'll do, and Draymond Green was much older, mind you. We'll do second year, and we'll do Draymond's second year. And you can just see it's pretty close, just statistic wise. Okay, just statistically, it's pretty close. Yeah, so we can see it right here. Hopefully you guys can see that. It's Jeremy Sochan on the right, Draymond Green on the left. Yeah, pretty doggone similar. And even if you wanted to go the year after, it's still similar. I think Draymond beats Sochan in certain areas, but as far as how they're distributed, how their points and how they're contributing to their team is distributed is pretty similar, like all the way around. And he's just on a terrible team, mind you, with the BPM, just terrible team. But yeah, no, they play pretty play pretty similar. I think Draymond is I mean, at this point, I would say Draymond was a better defender than Sochan. But like I said, he's older than Sochan too. And the only reason why Draymond, because I hate that argument where people are like, well, where were they placed in the draft? It's like Draymond Green fell in the draft because of like the reason why he fell was his personality. It was because people didn't want to take a chance on him. If I don't know, I hate that. It's like if we start using that argument, like you can't use draft, like we got to think about the draft positioning of every player before we compare them. It's like, will we not compare Nikola Jokic to Embiid Or like, would that mean that Jokic is free of criticism because he was a second round pick? That's insane. That's insane. Like, we can't compare Manu Ginobili to other great players at that time in 2000s. Like, that's crazy. You don't do that. That's stupid. We don't do it for anything else. That's silly. Silly, silly, silly. Also, if people knew what Draymond Green was going to be in his career, I guarantee you he would have been a lottery pick. It's silly. It's stupid. It's dumb. Your expectations shouldn't shift to that degree. That's insane to me. You know, what the heck are we talking about? DeMar would be eating next to Wemby? To be fair, DeMar DeRozan would fit on any team. I mean, to be fair, he would be fine on any team. He needs a lot of talent around him. I don't know how well DeMar would do with this team. He would do fine. I mean, he's DeMar DeRozan, but yeah. Anyways, I don't know how we got on the Sohan thing. Kudos to Vassell. He is a two-way. By far.